very fast, or if your CPU is really good, you can set this to faster. But if your computer isn't so great, you're gonna wanna set this to super fast or ultra fast to alleviate the frame dropping issues. For your profile, you can set this to high. That goes for the graphics card as well if you're using that for your encoder. There's nothing really you need to set for tune. Maybe you could go with 0 latency as a good option, but that's just optional. If you look under the by using the remote control feature. So if you scan this QR code, it'll of sources and select the plus button, and this is where we're gonna get a whole catalog of sources directly from Streamlabs to add into our Canvas media file source, which is great for adding videos, music. One of the next essential sources is the video capture device source. This is where you can add in your face cam or gameplay, which we should do honestly, because that's how I record my gameplay all the time with my capture card. Currently the webcam is selected, but what we're gonna do is actually select our capture card, the Live Gamer Extreme 3. Give that a second to pop up. There it is. There's really no other settings that I need to configure here. It's all good to go. And I'm gonna select close, and there it is. But let's go back to our sources now. And next up, I'm gonna add my face cam to the mix. So instead of this being an existing source, this is gonna be a new source. So I'm gonna check that option there. We're gonna name this one face cam, add source. And now we're gonna keep the FaceTime HD camera right where it is, select close. And of course you can select any webcam of your choice that you have connected to your computer. I'm just using my camera here off of my computer to make it a little bit easy. Now, not all of you guys are using capture cards and you're recording gameplay directly off of your PC. So in that case, you're gonna wanna check out the screen capture source. Within this source, you can capture a specific game that you have on your computer. You can capture your entire screen or whichever monitor that you wanna capture from. You can even select to capture a specific window of your choosing that's on your computer. This is literally a catch-all source for whatever you need to record. And the extra beauty of this source is that when it's added, it'll record the audio directly off of that window or screen or game that you have selected. And yes, macOS users, it works for you as well. The next thing that's a must-have part of your stream is the alert box. So with this selected, you can add this source. You can customize this to your liking for each type of alert. So donations, new subscribers, super chat, all that stuff. If we go over to test widgets and then we go to subscriber, this is where we can see what it currently looks like if somebody subscribes. Now we can modify this a little bit with the layout so it can look like that. You can modify the text template for the alert here, as well as adjusting the font and the font size and the color of that font. The secondary color is going to be the name of the person that just triggered the alert. If you want to modify the GIF that's a part of your alert, instead of sticking with the dinosaur, I mean, the dinosaur is pretty cool, but maybe you want your own custom type of animation, just go to media here, and this is where you can change it. So you can just X that out and select to change the media. And from here, you can either upload your own images, like you can go to sites like Giphy and download your own and throw them in here, or you can select the stock files. And if you scroll down a bit, you'll see the things that have been happening across, put in the name of that person that they're capture source here. Collab Cam is source to have a part of your stream, and whenever you add this in, you can actually customize the theme of this. Streamlabs has 5 different ones that you can the nation of your
Bia Việt diện mạo mới, đậm chất Việt, thử ngay.
choice enabled. You can set a title for your stream. You can set a description. What's the title or the category of the game that you're using? If you're on YouTube, you can add in a custom thumbnail here as well. As for the latency dropdown, have that at ultra low latency. You want the least amount of latency possible. Everything else you can keep default. You can also connect your Twitter if you want to share out that you're live on your Twitter. And from there, want the least amount of latency possible. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, please leave a comment down below. I will do my best to get the latency drop down. Have that at ultra low latency. You want the least amount of latency possible. Everything else you can keep default. You can also connect apps. Now, with all of that information we covered throughout this video, you are ready to start live streaming to the maximum. Start up your stream by selecting the go live button. Make sure that you have the destination of your choice enabled. You can set a title for your stream. You can set a description. What's the title or the